from Bakuretsu Con 2017. Here is Anime Past the End. Hope you guys enjoy.
Alright guys. So, who wants to be the first four contestants up on stage here? Alright, you know what, you want to be a contestant, so yes, you can come on up. Alright, yes. Look at you, yep. And if you're not picked up right now, guys, don't worry, we have plenty of time to get plenty of people up. Look at you, yep, and I'll get you too. Alright, so you guys take seats right here. Again, if you're not picked right away, don't worry, we have a lot of time to work with here. Alright, yeah, so pick any question that you guys want to do, something you know, just make sure you guys it's up to you guys, however you want to do it. Alright, I'm just going to do the introduction. Nope, I think all I need to do here is just click it. Alright guys, so I'm going to explain how the rules of this game show work right now. But before we do that, I got to introduce the game show. Ready for the magic? Here we go. These four contestants are going to have to make quick decisions as they try to face off against each other to win fabulous prizes. From Bakuretsu Con 2017, welcome to Pass the Yen! So guys, thank you all for coming. I do appreciate it because I know a lot of the charity auction over there. So, now, as far as how the actual gameplay works, I'm going to explain exactly how it is right now, so that you guys are pretty familiar with this. Alright? So, yeah, just give me kind of a second here. Alright, so you contestants, if you want to look behind you, look at the screen, and I'll tell you exactly how this gameplay works. So, rules of the game. Contestants will be answering questions that is given by the host, where one person at a time from left to right must keep giving correct answers relating to the question that I will give you. We'll play a practice round for you guys so you guys can get loosened up here, so you don't have to worry about it at first. We'll do a practice question to make sure that you guys understand how the game works before all is said and done. If a contestant gives an unacceptable answer or a duplicate answer, or takes too long to give an answer, they will be buzzed out. The next player will then have a chance to eliminate that contestant by giving their own correct answer to the same question. Every correct answer builds up money in an established bank. The bank will start at 100 yen and will go up by 25 yen for every correct answer. After certain intervals, correct answers will start to be worth even more at that point. It'll go up by 50 yen once you reach the 500 yen threshold, plus 75 at 1,000, plus 100 at 2,500, plus 200 at 5,000, and plus 1,000 yen once you reach the 10,000 yen limit. The bank itself is a 25,000 yen limit, so that's still a lot of money. Gameplay ends when there is only one remaining player left out of the four that were on stage here. The remaining solo player will win the bank, whatever was accumulated, and will then go on to the bonus round to try to win an additional 5,000 yen. Now, I've made a couple of rule changes. If anyone has seen this game before, this is now a single elimination game where only the lone survivor can stay up for another main game after the bonus round. So if you're the main survivor and go to the bonus round, after that bonus round is over, you get to stay up as a regular contestant for the next main game, okay? If the same contestant makes it to the bonus round more than once, every bonus round at that point going forward will be worth 10,000 instead of 5,000. So you can win a lot of extra money there. And of course, all money can be used to buy prizes from the prize lot, basically all over the place over here. You can't really see it, guys, but on the ground over there, I have like labeled stuff in terms of exactly how much each prize is worth. It ranges anywhere from 300 yen each, all the way up to 40,000. But again, we're not kidding around. We have smartphones, we got tablets, wireless Bluetooth speakers. We got a lot of good stuff here. So, and one other thing I have to say, if anyone's watching this video, thank you to Vera for providing the sound effects for this game. We are part of a group called Big Bucks Entertainment. Check us out at bbeplay.com. We run a lot of different game shows across various conventions throughout New England and stuff. So, anyways, I'm going to give this back to you guys. Here it is, the regular mouse. You can click it, or unless you want to use the trackpad, that's however you want to do it. So, guys, before I do anything, let me get your names here. So introduce yourselves, and you guys basically will be sharing a mic, so once you give a correct answer, just pass it to him, and then once you give a correct answer, just pass on to him, and vice versa. Alright guys, let me get your names here. And how you guys all doing? Feeling nervous at all? Ready to win a lot of good stuff? What was your name?
Phoebe.
Phoebe. Nice to meet you, Phoebe. Cody. Cody? Yep. What? D? Try to speak.
D.
Yep, like D. So D and Oliver. Oliver, okay. So we have Phoebe, Cody, Dee, and Oliver. All right, guys. Judges, what would you like to do as our first question?
Is the practice or?
That's right, we have to do it. You're right, thank you for reminding me that. I completely forgot about that. All right, so just as a practice question, guys, don't worry about this. It's not going to officially count. So just name any person's name that begins with the letter J. Okay? So Phoebe, we start with you.
John,
Yep.
Joel.
Uh-huh.
Jack,
Yep.
Josiah.
Wow, that's a unique one. Can we go back to you?
James,
Yep.
Jeremiah.
Yep.
Joseph,
Uh-huh.
Jake.
Uh-huh. Now you got to keep in mind, you got to think about the answers that were said, because again, if you give a duplicate, then they'll buzz you out. Go.
Jack.
Was Jack said already? So it was already said, so you would have been buzzed. Can you do a buzzer check really quick? Just to make sure? Yeah. So, yeah. All right. But anyways, what would have happened is that you would have been buzzed out, and then if you give a correct answer, can you give one?
Jane.
Jane? That was not said already, I don't think. So, then you would have been eliminated, and then it would have been down to 3 people. And you guys gave a lot of correct answers, so that would have added a lot of money into the bank. So we understand how the game works, guys? Anyone have any questions before we get started at all?
Yeah. What happens if the second person also gets it wrong?
Good question. So, say for example, if you also answered incorrectly, then you could knock them both out with one correct answer. So, no one is safe in any question whatsoever. All right? What's up?
What if all 4 get it wrong?
Now here, yeah, thank you for also pointing that out. So, if everyone, say everyone gets buzzed out and no one gets eliminated, that's what's called a standoff. Everyone survives that, however, there is a catch to that. If there is 3 straight standoffs, we reset the whole bank. So you want to make sure that, yeah, so I had a team, I had a bunch of people at Anime last year that were just like, you know what, let's just keep getting questions wrong so that we can keep building money in the bank. But then we figured that out, that we were able to work around that and basically be like, yep, so if you have answered too many questions incorrectly, then that's, again, that's not good. Now, however, there are some questions that have a limit in terms of how many answers there are. If you all survive that by all giving correct answers, you don't have to worry about the bank being reset. All that does, that's a good thing. So it's only if you guys can all fail on one question, essentially. All right, so now I think we have everything. One more, anything else?
Is there a time limit?
If there is, what will happen is that when I come to you, if you take too long to answer, I'm going to say 5 seconds, and I'm going to count down. And then as soon as I reach 0, you just click on bank, and then it'll activate the buzzer. Okay? So there is a time limit, yes. Again, you'll have roughly about 10 seconds to answer in terms of giving the right answer to the question. All right, so I think we're good. So what we would like to do, judges, is our first question.
Let's do the musical.
You want to do the very first question? Okay, so this is a list-based question, guys. So everything that's on this list that I have in front of me is a correct answer. So basically, your goal is to try to reveal as many things as you possibly can. And if it's not on this list, you're going to get buzzed out. What's that?
Should we mark it up?
Yes, cross it out if it's once they say it. All right.
Wait, what's the question?
I'm gonna go over it right now. Let's start off with the world of music for this first question. To survive this round, name me any music artist / group / band that has sold a total of more than 20 million or more units throughout their history as of July of 2017. Units basically consists of CDs, tapes, and or records. So basically, there's 120 answers on this list total. So hopefully we can build up the bank pretty quickly. I'll let you know, a good majority of this list consists of artists that made their debut between the 1960s and the 1990s. There's also several country musicians on this list too. Now here's a little bit of a bonus, guys. If you can name at least 25 of the artists on this list, every answer after that will be worth double for the bank. All right, so again, any artist / group / band that has sold a total of more than 20 million or more units throughout their history.
So you said 1990, so in general, mentioning newer ones is not a good idea?
I looked this up, and a good majority of the people on this list, I mean, there are some people that are newer on here, but most of them, a good majority of them made their debut between that time frame.
Yeah, actually 20 million is a little more than I'm probably thinking. It's not quite as easy as we.
Okay, so are we ready to go, judges? All right, so we're good to go, contestants? Okay. Any artists, so just think of very, very, very popular musicians that you think that have sold quite a lot in their lifetime, okay?
Oh, it's their whole career?
Yeah, through their whole career.
Okay.
Yeah, so just think of very, very popular people, okay? So, we start with Phoebe. Can you give us a correct answer, please?
The Beatles?
The Beatles, of course. The Beatles actually, it's quite a lot. The Beatles have actually sold 178 million. So they're quite up there. All right, now we go to Cody. Johnny Cash? Is Johnny Cash on here?
Yes.
Yes, he is. Johnny Cash has sold 23.5 million.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, absolutely. 81 million.
AC/DC.
AC/DC, yep, 72 million. And we go back to Phoebe.
Prince.
Prince, gotta be on there, I would think. Yep, Prince just barely, 20.5 million. But still he's on there, that's the main thing that matters.
Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin, yes, wow, 111 million. Nice job. We're up to 6 answers, I think.
Elvis.
Elvis Presley is absolutely on there, 136 million.
Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac, let's see if it's on there, and it is, 49.5 million.
Elton John.
Elton John, let's see, yes, 77 million, good job. And we go back to Cody.
Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd, let's see if we got it on there. Pink Floyd is on there, yes, 75 million. Yeah, I know, right? Okay.
Beyonce.
Beyonce, let's see. Uh-oh, Beyonce is not on this list. So, Oliver, if you give a correct answer, then D is eliminated.
Motorhead.
Motorhead? Uh-oh, Motorhead is also not on this list. So, Phoebe, if you give a right answer, you knock them both out already.
Any artist?
Any artist, just as long as they've sold more than 20 million. But you have 5 seconds.
Okay. Adele?
Adele? Yes, Adele has sold 27 million. Come on, give a round of applause, guys. Come on. There you go. So you guys can take a seat, but we might get you back up as contestants again. And grab, hey, on this bag behind you, grab some candy. There's some candy in that bag right there, some Japanese candy. So grab yourself a couple pieces. Yeah. All right. So, we're already down to our final 2 people. All right. Now, judges, what would you like to do next? What?
Different one?
Yep. We go to a different question now. Yes.
48.
Anything you want to do. Yeah. Some of the other ones that that you guys didn't mention. Let's see. Some ones that you might not actually think. Willie Nelson, ZZ Top, Nelly, of all things. Here's a good one. What's up?
Is Eminem on there?
Eminem, yep, Eminem, 44.5 million. The Eagles have sold over 100 million. Bob Dylan, Billy Joel, Beastie Boys, Barbra Streisand, Tupac, Aerosmith, Alan Jackson. What's up?
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra, yep. Mm-hmm.
I would say Metallica.
They're all coming to us.
What's up? Celine Dion, yep, 50 million. Surprisingly, Rolling Stones was another good one.
Is he on there?
Iron Maiden.
Yeah, it is.
Iron Maiden. No, they were not.
Why is it no
Black Sabbath was not on there. No. Queen was another good one. And I can't believe Reba McEntire is on this list. Yeah.
I can. She's a good country singer.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you don't realize that there's a lot. The country is still a very popular seller. All right. So what are we doing?
We're going to do question 48.
48. We're going all the way into the middle of the pack itself. I brought a lot of questions, guys. So. Oh, are we doing the? Is this the spelling bee? Listen to this, guys. All right. Listen to this. It's time for the anime spelling bee. To survive this round, I will name you an anime character's first name and the series they are from. You must then spell out that character's name. The series itself does not need to be spelled out. So that's all you have to do. Basically, I'm going to give you a character's first name, and you just need to spell it. Each character's name will be harder to spell as you guys keep giving correct answers. Here's a bonus. Some of these characters only go by one name, but if a character has a last name, you can mention it after correctly spelling the character's first name. If you can then correctly spell out the character's last name as well, that answer counts as triple for the bank. What's up?
Paper.
No paper, sorry. If you incorrectly spell the last name, you will still get a regular correct answer for at least spelling their first name, okay? Here's a double bonus. If you guys both survive, because there's 25 answers altogether on here, we will double the whole bank. So that's quite a bit that we're doing here. All right, so judges, are we good? I mean, basically, like, there's not much you need to do except cross it out because I have the list in front of me too in terms of telling you if it's correct or not. All right, so these are going to start off very easy and then get much harder as we go along. So Phoebe, it's down to you and Cody. Here we go. So all you need to do for the first one is spell Rin from the series Free.
Rin.
Rin.
R-I-N.
Correct. There you go. Now you know how this works. The second one, Light from Death Note.
L-I-G-H-T.
Correct. There you go. Third one, Goku from Dragon Ball.
G-O-K-U.
Yep. There you go. Now, actually, I forgot to mention that we forgot to do the last names. Now, do you want to? Do you happen to know Rin's last name from Free? This doesn't go worry about being left off for this.
Free? No.
Then we're going to skip that. Do you know Light's last name from Death Note?
I should.
Can I answer it?
What?
Can I answer it if he doesn't get it?
Turner.
No. Light Turner, yeah, exactly. No, okay, that's fine. All right, Goku, by the way, does not have a last name. All right, next one. This character does not have a last name. I'll just let you know that before, like, you spell it out. That way, you don't have to worry about skipping it. Misty from Pokemon.
M-I-S-T-Y.
Good job.
I thought it was my turn. I thought it was my turn.
Tessa. No, you spelled Goku. You spelled
Oh,
Goku, didn't you?
okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right, next one. Brooke from One Piece.
Brooke. B-R-O-O-K.
Good job. Nice job. Now we're up to 500 yen. Look behind you guys. Now it's going to go up by 50 yen for every correct answer going forward here. Next one. This does have a last name if you can think of who it is. But in order to survive it, you need to spell Conan from Detective Conan / Case Closed. Conan. Just
C-O-N-A-N.
good job. There you go. All right. But I'm guessing you don't know Conan's last name? All right. It's Edogawa, if you are wondering. As far as the other people, Rin's last name was Matsuoka. Light's last name was Yagami. And that's where we're at so far. All right, next one. Naruto, from the series Naruto.
N-A-R-U-T-O.
Good job. Do you know his last name?
Oh God, I should know this. I feel this. I don't believe in myself, I'm sorry.
All right, so we'll just pass. It's Uzumaki. Yep. All right, next one. This does have a last name. Maka from Soul Eater.
M-A-K-K-A.
Incorrect. I'm sorry, that's the incorrect answer right there, so you're going to get buzzed out. Maka from Soul Eater. Hang on, you're not out of this game yet, keep that in mind. We'll go to the next one afterwards in order for Phoebe to survive, okay? Maka is spelled just M-A-K-A. And from Soul Eater, and obviously you don't qualify for the last name. Her last name is Alabarn. Okay, next one. You got to get this right, and you win the game. All right? This is very important. Shinji from Neon Genesis Evangelion.
S-H-I-N-J-I.
Good job, you win the game! Come on, guys, give her an applause. Now, yes, before we do anything, do you know Shinji's last name?
Where is he from?
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Nope.
All right, so it's Ikari. Okay, so you can take a seat right here. All right, and I'm going to give you this microphone.
Oh God.
Yep. All right, so you just won 650 yen.
Woo!
Good job. You're going to be able to,
$6.50.
you're guaranteed that money no matter what happens from here on out. Okay.
Cool.
Now, what I need to have you do is pick a number for me from 1 to 10.
5.
All right, we're going to be playing the bonus round, and I'm going to explain exactly how the bonus round will be working in just a second here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so, thank you. Yep, I just have to get to the rest of this. All right, so look at this little pyramid right here, as you can see.
Okay.
Now, basically how the bonus round works, it might look a little complicated, but it's actually a very simple format. So, the bonus round, the way that it works is that you have 4 potential ways to actually win the 5,000 yen, okay? Basically, there's 4 potential questions in terms of you being able to win the jackpot itself. The first question, we're going to go to the bottom right here. There's going to be 4 hidden answers to a question I'm going to give you in just a couple seconds here. Your goal is to just name as many things relating to that question as possible. I'll tell you exactly what the question is in just a second. If you reveal all 4 answers, you win the 5,000 yen. If you reveal at least one, you survive the question and you go up to the next question above that, where there's only 3 hidden answers to another question, okay? So you have 4 potential ways to win 5,000 yen, okay? Are you ready to go? Ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, Phoebe, let's try to add an additional 5,000 yen to what you've won. All right, so our first question is, name any type of cooking oil. Just in general. These are not going to be just anime-based questions. They're going to be anything in general, okay? And hang on. So there's a 15-second timer. I'm going to tell you when to go, okay? But as soon as I say go, you just name as many things as you possibly can in that 15-second limit. If you reveal all 4, you win 5,000 yen. But if you reveal at least 1, you survive the question. Are you ready to go? 15 seconds. Ready, go.
Vegetable oil, canola oil, coconut oil, olive oil,
Time is up. So you got 2, so you survive. And what's really cool is that by getting 2 correct answers, you also win additional money to add to that 650 by just revealing correct answers. All right. You got olive oil and coconut oil. The 2 that you did not reveal were peanut oil and corn oil. Yep. But you got 2 right, so you just won an extra 200 yen right there. So nice job. All right.
$2.
Here we go. So, and basically, so you'll get that 200 if you don't win the 5,000. If you win 5,000, 5,000 is exactly what you got. All right, we go to the second question. Name 3 companies that manufacture personal computers, just PCs in general, okay? So just think of all, say you walked into like Best Buy or Walmart right now, and you saw the computers on display, think of the companies that make that, okay? 15 seconds, ready, go.
Mac, Toshiba, Dell, Acer,
You survived, that's the main important thing, you survived. You did anyone in the audience think of anything? HP, yep, that was a good one. And the final one,
Apple's the name of the company.
the ThinkPad, yep. All right, but, so you got 200 on the first, and you get 150 for the correct answer on the second one. So far you've had an additional 350 yen. All right, guys are quiet, guys, here we go. For the third question, which is, name 2 Dragon Ball Z characters. Just name as many as you possibly can, okay? If you get at least 1, you survive, but if you get both, you win the 5,000 yen. You have 15 seconds, ready, go.
Goku?
Keep going.
I don't know any of them. I haven't seen it. Shh.
Anything else?
No, I've never seen it.
Well, the main thing is that you at least want extra money, and you'll you stay up for the main game. So let's give a round of applause, guys.
I've never seen Dragon Ball movies.
Yeah. All right, guys, can we think of any?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm surprised you. That's a good one.
Go on.
So, yeah. All right, so you get to stay back up here. All right.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you get to stay on the next game. All right. What's up? Thank you. So you won additional 350 yen. So far you're at exactly 1,000 yen so far. So nice job. All right. Who wants to be a contestant now? Again, yes, I'll get you up. Come on up. I'll get you up. Yep. And who else wants to come up? Yeah, one of you come up. All right. So give a round of applause, guys. Come on. No matter what.
I really should have gone.
So just give me a second here. Just have to write this. All right. So far, you got 1,000. Sorry about that.
Yes, but your drums are still intact.
So Phoebe, you won 1,000 yen in the previous game. And can you introduce it? What's your name?
I'm Nick.
Nick. Nice to meet you, Nick. On the keypad right there, can you just hit the number 3 and hit enter? Just hit 3 and then enter. There you go. All right. Your name?
Jessica.
Jessica. I should be remembering your names last night from Millionaire, but I can't remember off the top of my head. What was your name again?
Emily.
Emily.
Excuse me, Emily.
Yes, thank you. Okay. So we have Phoebe, Nick, Jessica, and Emily. All right, give me a second here, guys. All right, there we go. All right. Now. Yes. Okay. So, judges, what would you like to do next?
Question number 9.
Sorry about that. I'm sorry. Did that? I hope that didn't hurt. Cracked that tooth.
Right next my ear.
Do you want tinnitus? Because that's how you get tinnitus.
We're doing question 9, you said?
Yep.
All right. Oh, yes. Here we go. All right. All right. Ready to go? Yes. All right. So, let's do this. All right, guys. Do we have any questions before we get started? We good? Here we go. Time to see how well you guys know your anime series in regards to the characters that are seen in the series itself. To survive this round, I will be naming you an anime character. I will then ask you what series they are from and then give you 2 possible choices. All you have to do is correctly identify the series, and we add money into the bank. That's it. So it's basically, it's a 50-50 shot on every single time I ask you a question. Now we got a bonus here. If you guys can correctly tell me what series they are from before I mention the 2 choices, that answer is worth double for the bank. However, if you jump the gun too fast and mention the incorrect series they are from, you will be buzzed out.
Oh no.
If you aren't sure about the character after I mention them, then just ask me for the 2 choices, okay? So I'm going to mention the series first, and then just say, either say the answer if you are very confident that you know it, or just say 2 choices, please. Okay? 20 correct answers and you all survive. This will start off easy and then get harder as we progress. Make sure you also listen to the full name of the character, okay? So, we start with Phoebe. Here is our first one. Tony Chopper. Do you know what series Tony Chopper is from? If not, just say 2 choices.
2 choices.
Is it either from One Piece or Naruto?
One Piece.
You are correct, yes. Tony Chopper is from One Piece. He's the reindeer. All right, next one. Undertaker.
2 choices.
From Baki the Grappler or Black Butler?
Baki the Grappler?
Incorrect. Oh no. Sorry about that. Oh, man. Yeah, you're gonna be that. All right. So that was pretty quick. So this is not going to be that hard. So if you give a correct answer, you automatically knock out Nick. Here we go. Faye Valentine.
2 choices.
From Mobile Suit Gundam or Cowboy Bebop?
Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop's correct. All right, come on. Let's give Nick a round of applause, guys. Come on. Now, judges, here's a question. Do you want to stay on this question or do you want to go to a different one?
Yeah.
You want to stay on this question? Essence, would you like to stay on this question?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to keep moving on here. All right, because we didn't get to you, Emily, so let's see how well you know your next thing here. All right, Leorio Paladinite, if I'm saying that right. Again, I guess Leorio just goes by one main name.
2 series.
All right, from Neon Genesis Evangelion or Hunter x Hunter?
Hunter x Hunter.
You are right, nice job. Leorio is the really tall character, if you're wondering. All right, we go back to Phoebe, and we have Jean Havoc.
2 choices.
From Full Metal Alchemist or Attack on Titan?
Did you say the name again?
Jean Havoc. You have 5 seconds.
What were the 2 choices again?
Okay, once I say this, then your 5 seconds starts. From Full Metal Alchemist or Attack on Titan? 5.
Full Metal Alchemist?
You are correct, nice job. I know that's right.
That's right.
There you go. That's all right, no worries, we're fine. And that's an easy correction, so I'm not worried about it. All right, now, here we go. Next, this is gonna be interesting for this one. All right, Giran, I'll spell it out, Giran.
2 choices.
From Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball GT?
GT.
Sorry, it's regular Dragon Ball. Giran was actually the large, like almost like dinosaur creature that Goku faced in the martial arts tournament when he was young. All right, so here we go. So if you get this right, Emily, you knock out Jessica. Here we go. Jaken, Jaken is how it's spelled.
2 series.
From Inuyasha or FLCL?
Inuyasha.
Inuyasha is definitely correct. All right, come on, give a round of applause, guys, for Jessica right here. Got some candy, yep. Okay, all right. Now, I'm kind of curious. Do you guys want to stay on that question still, or do you want to move on? Do you guys want to stay on it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Down to our final 2 people, and we are still staying on the subject. Again, if you guys can get all the correct answers, again, just you'll all survive. All right. We have, I think, 13 left, I believe, to go. Yep. All right. Here we go. So Emily gave the last right answer, and we're going back to Phoebe. And there's 225 yen in the bank, and now we go to the next person, which is Sam Speed.
Oh, God. Two persons.
From Speed Racer or Sonic X?
Speed Racer.
Sorry, that's incorrect. It's Sonic X. So, Emily, even though there's not much money in the bank, if you get this right, then you win. However, if you get it wrong, you have a standoff. Okay. And if we have a standoff, then we're definitely going to a next question. So no matter what, this next answer is going to be the final answer for this question regardless. Okay? Here we go. This one should be so easy, though. Katsuki Bakugo.
2 choices, please.
All right. From Yuri on Ice or My Hero Academia?
Yuri on Ice.
No, that's incorrect. Katsuki Bakugo is from My Hero Academia.
I haven't watched either of those yet, that's
Oh,
why.
So that's a standoff, so you guys both survive. However, 2 more straight standoffs and the whole bank is reset. That being said, it's not going to be reset by much if in case that does happen. Unless you guys build it up with the next questions that we got. All right, what are we doing? Well, all right. Your ears are better now. Okay. Okay. So, this next one, I actually did this at the last convention that I was at. We didn't really get many answers for this one because not many people could really distinguish this. All right, but it's another anime question, so here we go. And I believe, Phoebe, we're going to start with you on this one.
Oh.
Let's see how well you guys can distinguish anime characters in regards to their age. To survive this round, I will be giving you the names of different anime characters in the series that they are from. All you have to do is tell me whether they are younger or older than the age of 20. So it's a 50-50 shot, again, like the last question. Some series on this list have since ended their run, so it would be the character's age as of the last episode of the series, okay? Once again, like most other list questions, these will start off easy, but then get much harder as we go along. 20 straight answers, and you guys all survive.
So it has to be at the end of the series what age
They were.
they were. Okay.
Yep. Here's a bonus. If you can tell me the character's exact age, that answer will be worth triple for the bank. Here's the really cool thing. If you guess the incorrect age, it doesn't matter. You're not going to get buzzed out for that. So at that point, if you get the right, if you correctly guess whether they're younger or older, then you have a chance to easily triple that answer altogether as a free guess. Okay? So, the first person, so we're starting with you, Phoebe. We have Ash Ketchum for Pokemon. Younger or older than 20?
Younger.
Younger is definitely right. And as a free guess, can you guess how old Ash is?
10.
10 is right. Yes, we're triple for the bank. Play it 2 more times. There you go. All right. Next one. CL Phantom Hive from Black Butler.
Younger.
Younger is definitely right. And as a free guess, can you guess how old CL is?
No.
Free guess. It's younger than 20, just anything.
10.
10, you're a little off. He's 13. Okay. Next one. Chris Thorndike from Sonic X. Younger or older?
Younger.
Younger's right. Yep. And as a free guess, can you guess how old?
15.
Oh, you're right in the middle. He's 12 in his child form, 18 in adult form when they have the flash forward. All right. Next one. Roy Mustang from Full Metal Alchemist. Younger or older?
Older.
Older's definitely right. Free guess. Can you guess?
23.
Now you were a little off. He's 29. All right, next one. This is actually, I'll tell you right now, this next answer, this is where we exactly stopped in the last question on the next person, okay? So, Kakashi Hatake from Naruto Shippuden, younger or older?
Older?
You are right, nice job. The last person that answered before thought they were younger, but as a free guess, can you guess how old they are? Yeah, Kakashi is.
40?
Oh, that's really overshooting it. Kakashi is 31. All right, next one. Rama Saotome from Rama 1/2, younger or older?
Younger?
Younger's right, yep, as a free guess. Can you guess?
15?
Oh, you were very close, he's 16. Yep, all right, now we go back. Now so again, now we're in unknown territory because this is going further than we got at when I ran this a couple weeks ago at another anime con. All right, Victor, if I'm saying this last right, Nikiforov from, how do you say it? Nikiforov, I'm saying it right? From Yuri on Ice, younger or older?
Older.
Yes, nice job. Can you guess how old?
29?
Very close, he was 28. All right, next one. So listen to this carefully. Senji Kiyomasa, also known as Crow, from Dead Man Wonderland, younger or older? So it's just Senji Kiyomasa, and his nickname is Crow, from Dead Man Wonderland, younger or older?
Younger?
Oh no, Senji's older. Senji's actually 26. All right, so the next answer, here you go. Here's a really important thing. If you get this right, not only do you win the game, but the next bonus round will be worth 10,000 yen for you. So this is very important. And if you get this wrong, that's the second straight standoff, so that's also something you have to be aware of. You ready for this? Levi Ackerman from Attack on Titan, younger or older?
Younger.
Oh, he's older! No! Oh, man. Actually, the funny thing about Levi is that he's in his 30s. His exact age is undefined. Yep. Yep. So, that's 2 straight standoffs, guys. So, here's the overall important thing. You cannot fail the next question, otherwise we reset the whole bank. Alright? I mean, it doesn't prevent you guys from keeping on going after that, but again, let's just make sure that we get the next right answer. Alright, so, judges, we got to go on to a new question. What would you want to do?
90.
Well, all the way to the very back. Let's see what we got. Let's see here. So 90. Ooh, here we go. This is a very generic question. This is not anime based, although it's somewhat anime inspired though. All right. I wonder how Alex Louis Armstrong became so strong in general in the series Full Metal Alchemist. Well, that's where we're going with this next simple question. To survive this round, name me anything you would probably see if you went to a gym for the day. So just anything you would see if you went to a gym. You can include types of exercises that people do, and even things you might see people doing besides exercising. But don't be extremely specific with your answer, otherwise you will be buzzed out. Judges, you're going to have to start writing this stuff down as they give correct answers, okay? All right, so, do we have any questions before we get started here? Are we good? So anything you would see if you went to a gym for the day. So just think if you went to like Planet Fitness or something like that, all right? So we start with Emily. Can you give us a correct answer? Let's start off.
Barbells.
Barbells, definitely. I would definitely consider that. All right, go back to Phoebe.
Treadmill.
Treadmills, I would say so. And it's up to 500 yen, and we're going up by 50 yen for every correct answer forward here. But again, you guys know what will happen if you guys both get it incorrect, then we reset the whole bank. Back to Emily.
Exercise bike.
Exercise bike, nice job.
Elliptical.
Elliptical, oh, I didn't think of that one. What do you guys, judges?
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
Good job. Back to Emily.
People listening to music.
Listening to music, I just said anything you would see, so that's a correct answer. Nice job. Back to Phoebe.
Yoga.
Yoga, would you see?
typically, yeah.
Gym, that's debatable.
I've never seen yoga.
Hey, by the way, judges, if you need any help, we can also go to the audience if they want
What do
to.
you guys think, audience?
Raise your hand if you think that should be a correct answer. Raise your hand if you think it should be an incorrect answer. Oh, I think the majority think that is incorrect. Oh no, you're gonna get ow. Oh no. So Emily, you have to give a right answer. And if you give a right answer, you win the game. But if you give an incorrect answer, we reset the whole bank. Can you give us a correct answer that has not been said yet?
Floor mat.
Format? Would you guys take that?
Yes.
All right, they're going to take it. Emily wins the game, guys. Come on, give her a round of applause. But hang on, guys. Let's give Phoebe a round of applause. Phoebe won 1,000 for them. We're going to be able to set Emily, you take a seat right over there for me. Nice job. All right, so I got to write this down for you. So 1,000, and Emily, you just won 700. All right, so pick me any number, oops, except for number 5. It's between 1 to 10. Any number you want. 7, lucky number 7. Let's see what we got. And afterwards, guys, we get to get 3 more contestants up. All right, here we go. While I'm doing this, if you guys want to look over at other questions, like so we're going to be ready for the next thing. All right. So, here you go. All right. So, Emily, do you need any explanation as far as how this bonus game works, or are you good to go?
I think I'm good to go.
All right. So the first question has 4 hidden answers to it, and as many as you can. If you reveal all 4, you win the 5,000 yen. But if you reveal at least 1, you survive the question and go up to the next one. Here is your first question. Name any 2-letter word that begins with a vowel. I'll give you a few extra seconds to think about this, because I'm not going to start the timer just yet, okay? Just think of 2-letter words that begin with a vowel, okay? Got some in mind? All right. 15 seconds. Ready? Go.
O, it, if,
nothing. Oh, man. And you guys think of any? Add.
On, bowl.
In. On. And up. So, yeah, that was tough. That was
that was a tough one,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was tough. But, all right. Well, you win 700 yen. You get a stamp. Come on, give her all applause, guys. Come on. Yep. Anywhere you want. Yeah, sure. So we don't have any feedback. There you go. Yeah, I'll turn that on. All right. 3 more contestants, and I'll let you guys pick I'll let you judges pick the contestants. Who wants to be a contestant? These judges will pick for you.
One with the Chobits outfit.
There you go.
And the CL too.
The dude with the the Naruto shirt. There we go.
And we still got
Up front.
about 15 minutes left, guys. So we still have plenty of time to get several more people up. Okay. All right. So before we do anything. All right, so Emily, you just won 700 yen in that last game, so let's see if you can add to that in this game. And any of your names? Amanda? Nice to meet you, Amanda.
Jin.
What?
Jin.
Jen?
Savannah.
Savannah. You guys were at Millionaire last night, weren't you? Yeah. Thank you for coming back to this game. All right, do you have any questions before we get started, guys, or are we good to go? All right, so judges, what would we like to do as our next question? 65? All right, let's see what we got. Ready for that microphone? Oh, nice. Yeah, all right. Thank you. Okay. For 65, let's see what we got as the next question here. So you guys are ready to go with this? Let's see what we got here. Ah, here we go. Yep. I did this at another anime con a couple weeks ago as well. So let's see how well you guys can do this one. What's up? Another anime con is literally the name of the convention. It's in Manchester, New Hampshire, so I do recommend checking it out. It's definitely an awesome little convention. A lot of people just call it by AAC. Okay, here we go. Do you guys have any siblings or relatives? Let's incorporate that into the next question, but with a little bit of an anime twist. It's very simple though. To survive this round, I will be giving you the names of 2 anime characters in the series they are both from. All you have to do is tell me whether they are blood related or not. Okay? The question can consist of parents, children, brothers, sisters, etc. 20 straight answers and everyone survives, and if everyone does survive, we're going to add an additional 1,000 yen into the bank out on top of that. These will start off easy and then get progressively harder as we go along. Here's a bonus. If the pairs of characters are related, you can mention how they are related, and it'll be worth double for the bank. If you get the relationship type incorrect, you still get a correct initial answer in terms of just telling me whether they are related or not. Were we good? Okay, so Emily, we're going to start with you. So, all you have to do is say either related or not related. If they are related, I'll then, and you correctly say that, I'm then going to say how, and then you give your best guess. And if you don't want to guess, you can say pass, but I mean there's no harm in guessing. Okay? Alright, related or not related? Edward Elric and Alphonse Elric from Full Metal Alchemist.
Related.
Good job. And how are they related?
They're brothers.
Nice job. It's worth double for the bank. You can give a round of applause for that, guys. Come on. Alright, next one. Minato Namikaze and Naruto Uzumaki from Naruto. Related or not related?
Not related?
Is that right, guys? No, that's not right. They are related. Yep. As far as how they're related, they're father and son. Yeah, the thing that threw you off probably was the last name, even though their last names are different. All right, so automatically, Jin, if you get this right, you knock out Amanda. All right? Eren Yeager and Mikasa Ackerman from Attack on Titan, related or not related? You are correct. They are not actually related. Come on, give Amanda a round of applause, guys. Come on. All right. Now, so not related, so that's good. Now, here's the question. Judges, do you want to stay on this question or do you want to move? Do you guys want to stay on this question? Are we good? Okay, because we didn't even get to you, Savannah, so. All right. So we're going to stay with this question, guys. So let's keep going. All right. Next one. Nier and Mello from Death Note. Related or not related?
Not related.
Good job. They are not related. Nice. Back to Emily. And we have Rin Okumura and Yukio Okumura from Blue Exorcist.
Related.
Good job. And do you know how they're related?
Twin brothers.
Nice. I just had just brothers, but that's worth double for the bank. You can click one more time. There you go. All right. Next one. Now listen carefully to this one. Monkey D. Luffy and Porcus D. Ace from One Piece. Related or not related?
I've never seen this artist, so I guess not related.
Good job. They are not actually related. They call each other brothers, but they're not blood related.
I've never seen it.
Yeah. Well, hey, it's a 50-50 shot, so I mean, that's really how you have to look at it like that. All right. This is where this next one, these next two actually, is where we got when I ran this at another anime con a couple weeks ago, and this is where they kind of faltered. Here we go. Chi-Chi and Mr. Satan from Dragon Ball Z. Related or not related?
I've never seen it.
Again, it's a 50-50 shot. 5 seconds.
Really?
Sorry, they are not related to one another. That's exactly where the last person also faltered at another anime con too. So Emily, if you get this right, you knock out Savannah. Here we go. Lelouch, Lamperouge, I guess you could just say Lelouch in general, from Code Geass, and Princess Euphemia from Code Geass. Related or not related?
Not related.
That is incorrect. They are actually related. So, the first thing I'll tell you is that they're actually half brother and half sister. Now, Jin, if you get this right, you win the game automatically. However, if you get this wrong, this is only our first standoff, so that wouldn't be a big deal, but you guys would all survive it. Here we go. Inuyasha and Sesshomaru from Inuyasha itself.
They're related.
They are related. They are half brothers. Give a round of applause, guys. Come on. You automatically win the game. Nice job. That being said, Emily, you just won. You won 700 yen in the previous game. So give Emily a round of applause, guys. Spend that however you want at the end of the panel, and we're going to get back up again if no one else wants to play afterwards. All right. So, Jin, you just won 300. That's guaranteed money no matter what happens here. And we're going to take a seat over there. I'll give you the microphone. And pick a number from 1 to 10, except for 5 and 7. 3? Okay. Let's see what we got here. All right. You wanted a 3, you said? Okay, here we go. Good. Oh man. This is going to be interesting. This bonus round, you'll see why in just a second. I actually just wrote this not too long ago. Okay. There we go. All right, so do you have any questions before we start the bonus round? All right, here we go. So to try to win 5,000 yen, here is your first question. Money, money, money. Name any famous billionaire. So just think of the wealthiest people. Think of the wealthiest people in the world, and just name as many as you can. Okay, turn the mic. And hang on. Wait for the 15 seconds to start. 15 seconds. Ready? Go.
Trump. Bill Gates.
Keep going.
No more, right?
That's fine. I mean, you survive the question no matter what. So if you don't know any more, then that's no problem.
Rice gum.
Can you guys think of anyone? Yes. Nice. And can you guys think of anyone else? No?
Vince McMahon.
Mark Zuckerberg. Yes. All right. Yep, exactly. All right. So you survived. That's the most important thing. You just got 200 yen right there. So far you're at 500 yen total. All right. Nice and quiet, guys. Here we go. Here is the second question. Name any holiday celebrated here in the U.S. that would most likely mean no school for the day for you. Okay, hang on. Wait for the 15 seconds to start. Okay, nice and quiet, guys in the audience. Here we go. 15 seconds. Ready? Go.
Columbus Day, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter.
You got one, so that's the most important thing. So you survived. Let's think of some other answer.
Martin Luther King
Yes, Martin Luther King Day.
Memorial Day.
Labor Day. In September, huh? Yeah. All right. Here we go. So, you have won 200 on the first and 150 on the second. We go to the third question, where there's only two. Oh man, I don't know about this one. Let's see if you know this one.
I got to find out this one.
Name any bug Pokemon from the original. 15 seconds. Ready? Go.
Beedrill, Butterfree, Kokuma, I think?
Yes. Can you guys think of anything else? Scyther. Yes. Okay. This is your final shot to win the 5,000 yen. You have won 200 on the first, 150 on the second, and you got 300 on the third. So far you've added an additional 650 yen to that 300 that you've won. So you're almost at exactly 1,000 in terms of total money. But it's all or nothing. I don't know about this one. With this final question, which I'm just going to hope you go online a lot. Are you a Redditor? Name any very popular subreddit that you almost always see on the front page of the site. Okay? All right. 15 seconds. Ready? Go.
50-50 challenge? I really don't go on
You
Reddit.
don't go on Reddit? Oh, man. Nothing?
No.
Nothing? Well, you still almost got 1,000 views. Give a round of applause, guys. Come on. Here's the ultimate question. Can you guys think of any? Funny. Humor.
Ask Reddit, Ask Reddit.
Ask Reddit was a good one, but that's not it.
Explain like on 5, today I learned.
Kicks.
No, you guys are all close. Shower thoughts. All right. So you can see that again. All right. 3 more contestants. Who wants to come up? Yes, I'll get you. Yes. We gotta let new people come up first. So again, we still have a little bit of time left. So, yeah, I'll get you. Yeah, come up. Yeah. All right. And one more person. Yeah, I'll get you. Yeah. All right. Again, guys, we still have a lot of time left, so don't worry. All right. So before we do anything,
I'm kind of scared.
so again, you just won 650 right there. So so far, so 950 right there. So Jen, and your names?
Jordan.
Jordan. Nice to meet you, Jordan. Your name? Stephanie. And your name? Ian. All right, guys, here we go. So, let's say, oh yeah, thank you. Just turn this off so we don't get ridiculous feedback. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Okay, guys, here we go with the next thing. What do you guys want to do, judges?
67.
67. Let's see what we got here. We're only going a couple over. Ooh, this is a good one. Yes, this is one that I actually didn't think anyone would ever want to do this question, but I like it. There you go. Okay. Here we go, guys. So we have Jen, Jordan, Bethany, and Ian. You guys all ready to go? Here is the question. Time to think about another important item that we all use daily in our everyday lives. To survive this round, you must name me any person that has been on any piece of United States currency. We're only looking for currency that came out in the 1900s and beyond that, because like back in the 1800s, the currency was just like all over the place as far as like who was on it. But I mean, there obviously is like some people are still the same that were on the 1800s, but it's not many, obviously, with the exceptions of the $1 and the $2 bill. This list includes denominations that are larger than a $100 bill. So if you can think of anything that is larger than a $100 bill, that's also really good. And this also includes certain presidents that are on the faces of any gold coins that came out between 2007 and 2010. So also think of that too. Anything that came out after 2010 will not be on this list. Here's a bonus. This is an easy bonus. If you can name me what piece of currency they are on, the answer is worth double. If you give me the wrong one, though, you will be buzzed out. Here's a second bonus. Some people on this list appear on certain currency amounts more than once. So if you can name me more than one currency piece they are on, the answer is worth triple for the bank. Okay? So, that being said, so basically altogether, you have to just name me the main important thing is just naming me the person. That's it. Then, at that point, you can name what piece of currency they are on, and if they're on more than one piece of currency, you can mention more than one, and then it'll be worth either double or triple. What's up?
If we just say their last name, does that also count?
I'd say that should be fine, as long as the judges know that, then yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. I mean, because most of these people that are pretty well known, so. All right, so Jen, we're going to start with you. Are you guys all good to go?
Yep.
All right, Jen, we start with you. Give us a correct answer, please. Lincoln's definitely right. Now, that's the initial correct answer. Now, can you tell me anything that Lincoln is on? No? Nothing at all? No. You want just say pass if you don't want to guess. Okay? We go on to Jordan, but you got an initial correct answer. I'll let you know right now, Lincoln is on the penny, the gold $1 coin, and the $5 bill. Once you mention the thing and you don't want to take any guesses, I'm going to mention what they're on. Here we go.
Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin is right.
Yep.
And what is Benjamin Franklin on?
$100 bill.
Nice job. It's worth double. And, yep. Come on, you can work for applause for that. We go to Bethany.
Jefferson.
Jefferson. Tom, yeah, that's fine. And can you get what currency he's on? If not, just say pass.
Pass.
Pass, all right. Jefferson is actually on the nickel, the gold $1 coin, and the $2 bill. We go to Ian.
George Washington.
George Washington, yes. Can you guess on what?
$1 bill.
Yep. And anything else?
No.
Okay. Well, you did get a double answer there. So he's also on the quarter and the gold $1 coin. Yep. All right, Jen. I know it makes you really think though.
Not on this one.
Yeah. Well, that's the judge's decision as to what questions we want to do. All right, back to Jen.
George Bush.
George Bush. Sorry, George Bush is not on any currency whatsoever.
Wow.
So, Jordan, you have to give a right answer of any person in general, okay?
Alexander Hamilton.
Alexander Hamilton, yes, is definitely a right answer. Come on, give Jen a round of applause, guys, come on. But, Jen, since we have no 50 yen denominations, we'll just make it an even 1,000 yen for you, okay? Give a round of applause one more time, Jen. So, Jen, at the end of the panel, you can spend that 1,000 yen however you want. Now, as we forgot to go ask you, what is Alexander Hamilton on?
$10 bill.
Nice job. That's the right answer. There you go. Now, judges, are we going to a different question? I mean, hang on. Would you guys want to stay on that question or go to a different question?
Different one.
Okay. Let's go to a different So many more. What do we? I'll at least mention some other ones though. John Marshall on the $500 bill. Let's see here. Grover Cleveland. Can you guess?
I think it's a $1,000.
$1,000 bill. Yep. Do you guys? Hang on. Do you guys know who Salmon P. Chase is? On what? Nope. $10,000 bill. They exist. And then Woodrow Wilson. Can you guess? $100,000 bill. There's actually a $100,000 bill. Yes, that exists. But it was only used between banks. It's not actually like
Circulation.
yeah, it's not in circulation whatsoever. I don't think so.
And Jackson is on.
Andrew Jackson, yep. Andrew Jackson is also. Jeff, you got anything you want? 8? All right, here we go with the next thing. Ooh. Are we doing? Yes. Okay. Oh man. Question 8. Okay. We are going to play a geography quiz, guys. This question should be simple, but you need to pay attention. To survive this round, name me any U.S. state that you want, but it cannot begin with a vowel. So it cannot begin with A, E, I, O, or U. So any state you want here in the United States that just cannot begin with a vowel. Now here's what I'll let you know. There's actually only 12 states that actually begin with a vowel. So there's 38 correct answers to this, and if you name them all, you all survive. All right. So Jordan was the last person to answer, so we start with Bethany. Give me anything.
Maine.
Maine, definitely. Nice job. We go to Ian.
North Dakota.
North Dakota, yes, nice job. By the way, judges, you see that like the X is next to the incorrect answers, right?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Back to Jordan.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, the state that I'm from, yes.
Washington.
Washington, good job.
Wyoming.
Wyoming, yes. Let's give the judges a couple seconds to just catch up with you guys. That's no problem. And we go back to Jordan.
Michigan.
Michigan, yes. Now, also, you have to pay attention to the answer that have been given, because if you mention a duplicate answer, you're going to be buzzed out. All right.
Vermont.
Vermont, of course, yes.
Virginia.
Virginia, yes. And it's up to 500 yen. It's going to go up by 50 yen for every correct answer going forward here. And we go back to Jordan.
Missouri.
Missouri, nice job.
Hawaii.
Hawaii, that's one I want to go to. Ian.
Mississippi.
Mississippi, yes. Just be glad I'm not making you spell these. Jordan. There's a lot of obvious ones that have not been mentioned yet.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, yes, there you go.
Louisiana.
Louisiana, yes.
West Virginia.
West Virginia. Nice. Judges, are we good? I just want to make sure that you guys, I don't want to go too quick here. We good? Here we go. Back to Jordan.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, yes.
Texas.
Texas. We're actually getting pretty up there, guys. We've gone through like quite a bit of answers now. I'd say we're roughly getting close to halfway there. I'd say roughly. I said something like that. All right, keep going, Ian.
New Mexico.
New Mexico. That's one not been mentioned yet.
Nevada.
Nevada, yes. Now it's up to 1,000 yen. It's going up by 75 yen for every correct answer going forward here.
Montana.
Montana, yes. Ian.
California.
California, yes. I was hoping someone would mention California.
Nebraska.
Nebraska, yes.
South Carolina.
South Carolina. Are we good?
Yep.
Okay, you had me scared there for a second. Are we good?
Yep.
Good to go.
Florida.
Florida. Not been mentioned yet, I don't think. All right. Jordan, but he's really thinking now. Pressure's on.
South Dakota.
Was South Dakota mentioned already?
No.
It was not. You got lucky there. But now you're going to have to really start thinking here, guys. Bethany.
Connecticut.
Connecticut has not been mentioned yet. Here we go.
Kansas.
Kansas. Is Kansas a good? Nice job. Back to Jordan, but this is really getting tough for him now.
New Jersey.
New Jersey has not been said yet. It has not been said. Here we go, Bethany.
Delaware.
Ooh, nice. I didn't think of that one.
Maryland.
Maryland? Maryland good? Okay.
New York.
New York. Has New York been said yet? I don't think it has. Oof. Man, you guys are really running the table here. Hang on, before we, let's let everyone catch up here. Do you guys, how many more answers are there? There must not be much. Let's give a few seconds to count how many are left so we can kind of give you guys a rough idea.
8, 9.
There's about 10.
There, oh wow. So you guys have ran through almost pretty much 3/4 of this whole list. That's really good. But, again, now it's getting to crunch time. This is where you guys got to prove that you're clutch in terms of knowing your geography, okay? So now, we go to, you again, Bethany? Yep, I lost track of who we were at. All right, here we go, Bethany.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, nice job. That has not been mentioned yet.
Kentucky.
Kentucky, that's the good one. Okay, but Jordan is really, really thinking.
New Mexico?
That was already said. Oh no. Okay. So here's the important thing, Bethany. If you give a correct answer, man, you guys built up a lot of money there, and you knock out Jordan. Can you give me one?
Georgia.
Is Georgia, is that good?
Yes.
All right, give a round of applause, guys, come on. Hey, that was a really good. Okay, hey, that was really good though. I really have to give you props for that. So, that was, what were some of the other ones that were not mentioned, guys?
North Carolina, Rhode Island.
Rhode Island was not mentioned. Yeah, we're done. What's that? Yeah. No, Rhode Island begins with R though. It didn't, no, I meant begin, only begin. So that's, yeah, so just, yeah, so, all right. Judges, are we want to do anything else? Yes, we're going to do a question. I have my next 3 too.
You just get this out of your way, guys. I just want to make sure you're not just. Let me just make sure. Okay, there we go.
It's getting hard to eliminate one.
6th grade geography teacher.
That was a lot of money you guys just accumulated. Anything, guys?
Can we ask you questions that competitive first?
Go ahead.
Okay, do both of you know Pokemon pretty well?
Good up until Belgian trucks over, but yeah.
We're gonna do question
20? Okay. I kind of figured we were going to go to that one at some point. Okay, guys, here we go. So, we're going back to a question I've used almost every time I've ran this game. We've come close to running the table and getting all answers revealed for this, so we'll try once again. To survive this round, name me the 18 different Pokemon types. Okay? That's all there is to it. Name me the 18 different Pokemon types. What I'll also let you know is that there's technically an all question mark type Pokemon that does not count for this. It's always like a glitch or something like that. So just the regular 18 different types of Pokemon, okay? We good to go? All right. So Ian, we start with you, and this is for the money. So whatever you guys win out of this, you're going to be taking this to the bonus run as well. Here we go. Start us off.
Electric.
Electric's definitely one. Nice job.
Normal.
Normal, yes.
Fire.
Fire, yeah. Hang on.
Dragon.
Dragon, yes, I love my Dragonite.
Rock.
Rock, yes. Now, we're up to 2,500. Now it's going to go up by 100 yen for every correct answer afterwards, okay? So now it's going to really start building up. Back to Bethany.
Fire.
Fire, yes. Oh no, it was already said! Oh no. Oh no. All right, Ian, this shouldn't be very hard, but you just have to give something that hasn't been mentioned yet. Can you give us one?
Water.
Water, has that been said? He is good to go, guys. He wins the game. Give him a round of applause. Okay. Nice job. We'll take a seat over there. You just won 2,600. That's pretty good. Nice. Oh, you gotta go. Hey, hang on. Grab a prize from the 2,000 yen thing.
Oh, okay.
One of our judges has to go. Does anyone want to be a judge now going forward? Oh, that's tough between. I'll let you be a judge. Okay. Yeah, come on, take a seat up over there. All right. So, That was really good, Ian. That was 2,600. Wow, thank you. Yes. Nice. All right, so 2,600. All right, now pick me a number from 1 to 10, except for 3, 5, and 7. 2. Here we go. You have anyone who's on this one yet? We'll come close. Okay, 2. We still have at least time for one more mini game. Maybe 2, depending on how long it takes. All right, here we go.
So even if I mess up everything here, I still get the 26.
Yes.
No matter what, yep.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Okay. Are you ready to go? You got any questions before we get started? No? I'll give you your microphone here. Just be nice and loud so everyone can hear you. All right. Here you go. Okay. So, our first question. Here it is. Name any major airline that provides flights here in the United States. So just think of any major airline. If you went to an airport, what airlines you would see. 15 seconds. Ready? Go.
Delta, United, American, JetBlue, Air France. I see that sometimes in the airport.
Can you guys think of any? Spirit, yes. I'm surprised anyone didn't think of Spirit. None of this one's going to surprise you. Alaska Airlines. Yep. So, but you got 2. That's important. You just won extra money right there for getting 2 correct answers. Just won extra 200 yen right there. So nice job. We go to the second one. This one's going to be a little tricky, so just think of some answers. I'll give you a little bit of extra time to think of some answers, okay? Name any country in South America. Okay? You guys in mind? All right, nice and quiet, guys. 15 seconds. Ready? Go.
Venezuela, Paraguay, Uruguay, Argentina, Chile. French Guiana? Is that it?
I'll tell you what, though, Uruguay, you surprised me that you knew that. The most obvious one, Brazil.
I figured that was too obvious.
Even if you think it's too obvious, mention it anyways.
Right.
Okay? And Ecuador. Well, you survived. That is the important thing. Here we go. The third one. All right. So you won 200, 150 on the second. You're pretty much following the same treat that everyone else that was up before you did. All right. So the third one. Oh man, this is gonna be another tough one. I really hope you watch this. We'll see. Now this is gonna be if my friend DeVere is watching this video, this is actually a tribute to him because he was actually on the show. As a tribute to my friend DeVere that was on the game show Wheel of Fortune. Name any puzzle category that might be seen on it. Okay? So if you're watching Wheel of Fortune, you see like what they advertise as the puzzle category, okay? And even if you think it's too obvious, mention it anyways. 15 seconds. Ready? Go.
Famous people, geography, miscellaneous. I don't know, I've never seen Wheel of Fortune. Vocabulary.
You guys think of any popular place? Well,
Phrase.
yes, phrase is one of them. And the one that's used every now and then, before and after. So, but anyways, guys, that was still pretty good. So basically, yeah, like hang on for a second here. So he, wow, we'll just basically round up to 3,000 yen exactly. Give her a round of applause, guys. Round it up to 3,000. I mean, that's 50 yen is not really good math. Ouch. Sorry. You can take a seat. You're still at the. Ouch. Ouch. All right, that's right. Okay, so just 1, 350 there. So we'll just again round up to 3,000. So we gotta get 3 more contestants. Who wants to come up? That is anyone that has played that has not played yet but wants to come up. You want to come up? Go ahead. Now. Since you want to come up too? Sure. Okay. You guys want to both come up? Go ahead. Again, we always want to make sure we get people that have not played first. And again, we might have a little bit more time for one more main game, okay guys? Alright, so. So Ian.
You're supposed to sit over there.
Oh yeah, sit right here. Right here. So we have Ian, and what were your names? Sorry. It's alright. Yep, because you guys gotta share the mic. What was your name?
My name's Vincent.
Vincent. Yeah, you were at Millionaire last time, right?
Yes, I was.
Awesome. What was your name? Daniel. Nice to meet you. What was your name? Darren. So we have Ian, Vincent, Daniel, and Darren. Judges, what would we like to do next?
Number 49.
49? All right. Here we go. Let me give you guys back the mouse clicker. I hope I didn't lose my hearing there for that feedback.
Like I said, that was loud.
That was pretty loud.
High pitch.
Okay, so 49 you said, guys? What was the question?
49.
Okay. Are we? Wow, we're going to this question? Wow. Okay. So this is going to be pretty tough, though. I mean, basically, this is assuming that they have actually seen all these series. All right. Another sound. I think that I broke the mic here. I think. This thing. Well, we don't need the mic. You guys. Test. Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't know. Yeah. I thought that feedback would
Try
probably
turning it
just.
off and on again.
You turn it
All
on
right.
and do that.
Here's a very simple question, assuming you've watched the mainstream stuff. To survive this round, I'll just be calling out a random anime series. You need to keep naming characters from that series until I change the series, which can happen at any point. We need 30 correct answers to everyone to survive this. So I'm going to call out a random series before we start giving answers. Then you must name any character from that series, anyone.
So I just have to name one, and
Then we go to the next person. And at any point, I can change it to a different series and just say, okay, we're going to this series now. All right. We're going to try to start this off as easy as possible, assuming that you guys have seen this. All right, Ian, we're going to start with you. Name any character from Dragon Ball Z.
Goku.
Yes, that's the correct answer. We go to
Vegeta.
Vegeta, yes.
Nail.
Yeah, oh, good one. I didn't think of Nail. Nice.
Chaozu.
Chaozu, yes. We'll keep going. We'll do 2 more answers and then we'll change the series.
Cell.
Sal, yes, nice job.
Bulma.
Bulma, good job. And we are changing the series now. We are now going on to Bleach. Okay? All right, now we go to Daniel. Can you name me any character from Bleach?
Rangiku Matsumoto.
That's fine, that's a good job. Rangiku is definitely the right answer. We go to Darren.
Kenpachi.
Kenpachi, yes. You don't need to give me the last name, that's fine. Kenpachi's good. Back to Ian.
Rukia.
Rukia, yes, good job.
Captain Retsu Unohana.
Oh, wow, that's a good one. Do you guys tell me if that's right? Because I haven't watched Bleach in a little while. Okay, definitely. Okay. Because I get the captains confused all the time.
She's the other captain.
Okay. All right. You know what? We're gonna change the series again. Okay. So we're done with Bleach. Now we are going on to Pokemon, but we're only doing human characters. Okay. Pokemon. Daniel, can you give us one?
Nurse Joy.
Nurse
That
Joy.
is basically every Nurse Joy in every center ever.
Pretty much. Yep. Darren.
Officer Jenny.
Officer Jenny. Absolutely. Back to Ian.
Brock.
Brock. Of course.
Misty.
Misty. Yep. Keep going.
Erica.
Eric. Yeah.
Gym leader from Celadon.
Yeah. That's really thinking out of the box. One more, and then we're changing the series again.
Koga. He's an elite 4 member.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you for correcting. If we need help from the audience, just please call it help.
He was also the fusion gym leader.
Okay. So I think, how many answers are we up to? We're up to, I think, 16. I think so far. So we only need we're roughly there. We only need, I think, 14 more answers total. Now, we are going to Death Note. All right? Ian.
That's going to be difficult.
All right. We go back to you now. Here we go. Death Note.
We say light.
Yes. There you go. Light's definitely. That's fine.
Misa Amane.
Yes, Misa.
I'm thinking L.
Good job.
Ryu.
Ryuk, yes. And to make it fair to you, I'm changing the series. Now it's 4 more answers. We'll just say we only need 10 more guys total. And then you guys all survive. Now we are going on to Naruto. Okay? Here we go, Ian.
Naruto.
Of course, is the right answer.
Ino Yamanaka.
Yes, nice job.
Hinata?
Hinata, yes, good job.
Sasuke.
Sasuke, nice job. One more answer, and I'm changing the series, and then there was only 5 more answers that we'll need after that. You have 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Oh no. So, here's the thing, Vincent. You have to give a right answer, and you knock him out.
Alright.
We're still staying on Naruto.
Sakura Haruno.
Is Sakura, is that good?
Yep.
Sakura is good. All right, give me a round of applause, guys. Come on. 3,000, yes, that's pretty good. 3,000 is definitely a good score. So, that was that. You guys almost ran the table with that. All right. Judges, what would we like to do next?
No, like in one of these previous ones. Same one.
Oh yeah, Space Dandy on Saturday last year.
29. 29? Okay. So we're giving you 3,000 yen. It was 29.50, but again, I'll just run it at 3,000. 29, you said 29 you got? You said? Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, yes. I was hoping we were going to do this question. Okay.
What have you done?
Yes, okay. Now, again, this is a list-based question. All right. To the world of sports, we go with this question. To survive this round, I will be asking you various questions in regards to the 4 major sports, basketball, baseball, football, and hockey, and you just miss correctly, and you have to correctly answer these questions I give you. These questions will start out very easy, but then get more difficult as we go on. 20 correct answers, and everyone survives, and we'll add 1,000 yen into the bank. All right, so.
Yeah, sorry. My head's here, I gotta tap out.
You gotta go? All right, so, hey, give a round of applause though, guys. Come on. Want to grab some candy?
Yeah, sure.
Grab some candy, got a few things, piece of candy out of that bag right there. All right, so, the main question here is, ultimately, now, so again, we're only gonna be down between you 2 guys here. Okay, so we'll actually start off with Darren, okay? All right, Darren. This one is very obvious. In which city do the Celtics play? Of course, is the right answer. Nice job. All right, that was the first one. All right, next one. The Stanley Cup is the trophy presented to the winning team in the finals of what sport?
Is it baseball?
No, that is incorrect. Okay, hang on. You're not out of this game. Keep that in mind. You have to give a right answer, and then you win. Okay? Here we go. Gillette Stadium is home to what NFL team?
Oh my goodness. People knew people who not knowing these.
To what NFL team? What football team?
Let's go with the Jets.
No.
I don't follow the sport.
What's the right answer, guys? Patriots. Oh.
Hockey.
Okay, when we go question 30. Question 30. That's right after it.
That was cute. The moment she did it, she said,
What do you guys think of that one?
sports when they're doing this stuff.
Alright, okay, guys, nice and quiet, here we go. Okay, so that's a standoff, so you guys both survive. But again, don't have 2 more straight standoffs, otherwise we're going to set the whole bank. Alright, so back to Vincent for this next question. Time to think about the things you say and or type when it comes to abbreviating things in general and also on the internet. To survive this round, I will be telling you an acronym, and you have to correctly define the full saying of that acronym itself. So I'll explain in just a second. Once again, these will start out very easy and then get much more difficult. 20 correct answers and you all survive, and we'll add 1,000 yen into the bank if you guys both survive, okay? Here we go. So the first one is very easy. What does LOL mean?
Laughing out loud.
Good job, nice job. That's definitely a correct answer. All right, next one. Darren? OMG.
Oh my god.
Yes, definitely. Next one. BTW.
By the way.
Nice job. Next one. BRB.
Be right back.
Nice job. Again, this is good because now you guys like, it's just stuff that you think about when you're typing it, so that's good, so you guys are really doing good with this. I feel like we'll get pretty far with this question. All right, next one. AFK. AFK. You got 5 seconds.
Gee, I'm stumped.
3, 2,
I don't know what that one stands for.
1. Time is up. I'm sorry. All right. So, you guys, if you give me the next right answer, Darren, you win the game. Okay? IDK.
I don't know.
But I do know that you just won the game. There you go. Give her an applause, guys. Yeah, away from keyboard. Grab some candy though, if you want. There's some candy in that bag. There's
Good job, dude.
Yeah, good job. All right. So you just won 1375.
I already
Good job,
got
Darren.
there.
All right. So, but thank you for playing this game. That was really fun. All right. So take a seat over there. So you won 1375. You rounded up to 1400 for you. Okay. Darren, we need you to pick a number. Let's see.
I'm sorry.
I got a
Two,
mark down.
any number from 1 to 10 except for 2, 3, 5, and 7.
Yeah.
Here you go. 6. Okay. This is it. This is it, guys. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, okay. I like this one. Here we go. All right.
No.
Where's the mouse? Oh, thanks. Like you? Jensen's going to give you an extra prize. Okay. All right. Darren, do you need any explanation as to how this bonus scheme works, or are we good? What?
We're good.
We're ready to go? Okay. So, let's try to finally win 5,000 yen, all right? You're confident?
No.
Alright, well let's see how well you can do with these questions. Here's the first one. Name any very popular movie that made its debut during the decade of the 1980s. So just think of the best movies that came out in the 1980s, okay? The best big blockbuster movies, okay? 15 seconds, ready, go.
Star Wars, Little Shop of Horrors, Rocky Horror Picture Show, King Kong, Don't know.
Nothing. Oh. Can you guys think of any? Ghostbusters was an obvious one. Back to the Future. I need the phone home, guys. And then finally, this one will surprise you. Can you guys think of any popular movies with Eddie Murphy?
Back to
The Nutty Professor.
Nope. Beverly Hills Cop. Alright, but hey guys, you gotta give him 1,400 yen altogether. Give her an applause, come on. I think this mic is dead now. Okay, so as we have, yeah, we gotta wrap this up. So, okay guys, so, hey, thank you guys for coming. I really had a lot of fun running this. So everyone that was contestant, come on, that actually won money, come on up. But thank you guys for coming to this meal, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of Bakuretsu Con. All right, so let's try this out here. Get some big, get it all right now. Okay.
Yeah.
So come on over here, guys. Everyone, come on over here. So basically, here's what we got. Actually, I'll turn off the projector. Yeah, let me turn off the projector really quick.
Oh, we got a whole down?
There we go.
Okay.
All right, so guys, hang on. So, first things first. So Phoebe, you wanted. So Phoebe won 1,000. Ian, well, actually, we got Phoebe won the most first. So Ian actually gets first pick because Ian won exactly 3,000. So Ian, pick whatever you want. Go on a shopping spree, essentially. But as you can see, that's what. Yeah, thank you for turning that on.
Yeah,
so you can see like what everything costs each.
Yeah, the guy
So,
let
I
Ian
only
pick
get
first,
one.
guys. Ian gets to pick first.
I don't get
Oh, I see.
30,000 yen worth, I get one item from it.
So if you wanted to get like a 2,000 yen item and then a 1,000 yen item as well, you can.
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's putting out the shirt so people can see that.
That's over there, but I'm not sure. I'm not stealing.
Yeah, I was like, no, he said it.
And next after that, we have Darren that had 1,400.
All right, right on, Darren.
Go ahead.
I'll be right back.
Skull Candy headphones. We got Five Nights at Freddy's posters. Darren, do you see anything you want?
Oh, yeah.
Just as long as Ian doesn't have any problems with it, you can pick what you want.
Yeah. Well, they always have something over, so.
The what? Oh yeah. Okay. Ian, do you want the Geo manga or are you all set? Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay. You want that? Okay. And Darren, do you want something that's worth 500 yet? I'll just round it up to 500 if you want to get something that's 500. If not, just take one thing that's 300.
So. They're looking $400 right there for like those
So
two.
get
Hey, the phone's down because it's on.
Did you tell him? I didn't say anything.
Yeah, grab them. Can you grab the PC game?
Can you pull chairs off the pretzels? Yes. Wall.
Let's go. It's a lot of fun.
Sure.
Right.
I would love that. We don't take a big hall over, just make a nice big space.
There you go. Yes. Right. So next one. We have.
I don't think they don't all have to be.
Yeah, we're just making a nice open space for PJ party.
Yeah, want fun?
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. All right. So Jin.
Good challenge.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna know all of these.
You're gonna be creative. You guys won't want it. Emily. 700. If you want, after we're done here, we round it up.
I move it there.
Well, then, like, I see 300 and 500, but nothing that equals 0.
Oh, none of these.
You want to take those two? All right, there you go. I'm going to stop the video here.
So that was a lot of fun, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. And with that said, we will see you guys all later.
I think it's